I do believe that this is the kind of case where Alvin Bragg could have absolutely exercised prosecutorial discretion not to bring it. I don't know how this is affecting the safety and the welfare of the people of Manhattan who every day are besieged by violent crime, and he's diverting resources off of that to do this. So I think there's a real argument to be made that a 7-year-old hush money payment is not something that rises to the level of significant utilization of resources in a prosecutorial office which is besieged by violent crime on a daily basis. Now, that having been said, on the strength or weakness of the case, I think it's all going to come down to the testimony and whatever other objective evidence is being brought forward by David Pecker, the former publisher of the National Enquirer, and I'll tell you why. Mr. Pecker is the new person on the scene here. Everyone had talked about Michael Cohen as a key witness, and Cohen will be an important witness, but the key witness is now Pecker, because for these to become felonies, you have to prove there was an underlying crime that you were attempting to conspire to break. Here in New York, it's in the way it's pled, they're saying that to either promote or to attempt to harm the candidacy of 2 or more candidates in an election is violative of New York law. If David Pecker has the evidence that proves that Donald Trump knew that they were doing these catch and kill things with Karen McDougal, with Stormy Daniels, with the Trump Tower doorman, in order to try to influence the result of the 2016 election, well, then these are felonies, and then that's a real problem in this case.
And do you feel he should be held accountable for that? And do you think he should be held accountable for that?
Well, look, I think these are 2 separate questions, right? So, what I said on the first one, I absolutely believe that I don't think this is the most important thing that we should be pursuing in a local prosecuting office. But that's now passed by the boards. The prosecutor who is elected and sworn to make these judgments has made his judgment. So now the question is, does he have the evidence to convince a jury of 12 people in a Manhattan courtroom that Donald Trump did participate in these things and had the intent to do so beyond a reasonable doubt? If they do, then he is going to be held accountable for what he participated in here. And so I think you can acknowledge both things, that, Bragg may have gone and overstepped here for reasons that may be involved with politics, and that he made promises during his campaign that he would go after Donald Trump. But on the other hand, let me say this. This is also a question of character. I don't hear anybody talking about the allegations that are made here, that, you're causing cover-up payments to be made to conceal underlying personal conduct that you think that will harm you with the voters. From a character perspective, I think that's the kind of thing that makes someone very, very questionable to be a political leader in this country, and it should be disqualifying, among other things, that he's participated in.
Governor, thank you. I want to take the same question. ABC News contributor and former Democratic